Determine the limit by interpreting it as the definition of the derivative. Limit is h goes to 0 of 3 times 2 plus h squared minus 8, the entire thing to the 3/2, minus 8, all over h. This limit is of the form limit as h goes to 0 of f of a plus h minus f of a, all divided by h, which is the definition of the derivative and is therefore equal to f prime of a. So instead of working out the limit directly, we can, as an alternative, find the derivative of f of x, f prime of x, and evaluate it at a, f prime of a. In order to do that, we have to first determine f of x. F of x is found by comparing f of a plus h to the f of a plus h term over here. And what we want to do is take the a plus h and replace it with an x. Take that out and replace it with an x. There will be your f of x. It does not include this minus 8 over here. That's part of f of a. But there is our f of x. 3x squared minus 8, the entire thing to the 3/2 power. So my f of x will be 3 times x squared minus 8, all to the 3/2 power. The other thing we need to determine is the a value, and the a value is found by whatever is added to h. If we look over here, what's added to h is a 2, so my a value is a 2. Let's now find the derivative, f prime of x. It's a power rule. Bring down the power, 3/2, leave the inside alone, 3x squared minus 8. Subtract 1 from the power, I will call that 2/2, and then multiply by the derivative of the inside to complete the chain rule. Now the 3/2 and the 6 can multiply each other. Everything's multiplied here, and 6 times 3 is 18/2. This x here can move to the front with that 18/2, and we have a 3x squared minus 8 to the 3 minus 2, 1/2 power. F prime of x is equal to 18 divided by 2 is a 9x, and then the 3x squared minus 8 to the 1/2 can be rewritten as second root, first power, so square root of 3x squared minus 8. There's our derivative f prime of x. All we need to do from here is evaluate it at a, so f prime of 2, which is 9 times 2 times the square root of 3 times 2 squared minus 8. 9 times 2 is an 18, and then we have the square root of 3 times 2 squared, which is a 4, minus an 8. 18 times the square root of 3 times 4 is a 12, minus an 8. So this will be equal to 18 times the square root of 12 minus 8 is a 4. And the square root of 4 is a 2, so 18 times 2 will give us a 36. Therefore, this limit up here is equal to 36.